A very good morning, friends. Myself S.S. Dugale, and today I am going to deliver the lecture on work holding devices. A CNC machine tools frequently operate at greater feed rates and speeds than those used in the conventional machining. So, larger forces may be applied to the component and therefore to the clamping or holding devices. As the programmer, it is part of your task to decide what type of work holding devices is required for a particular operation. So, cutting metal generally generates large amount of force. So, good holding or clamping is important to keep the work from flying away or hurting you and damaging you from work itself. So, good work holding is a precision, and bad work holding is nothing but a slope and danger which is caused to the human being. So what are the factors affecting the work holding devices? That is the most important part, because before going for the what are the problems in work holding, we have to first of all check what are the factors affecting the work holding devices. In detail in the latter section we will see. Metal to metal. To clamp is to put things in the compression. For any clamping, we have to put in the clamp in the compression state. If the clamping force is not directly supported, there will be a bending moment created. This will cause the distortion in parts in the best case, and can cause the parts to fly away with the spring energy if the clamps let go. Second is clean clamping. Clean clamping is most important because debris or especially chips of various metals or during the operations will cause damage to the work when they caught between the clamping and the clamp and the workpiece. So it will also move the clamp, or it will also move the workpiece from one piece to another, or slipping of the workpiece. So clean clamping is important. Tip of the clamp. Clamps need to in a compression state. It is very important that only the clamp tip touches the work. This ensures that the force is directed straight down through the work, keeping everything in the direct compressions. Another is no twist. We know that cutting force generated much more amount of forces in any direction. So our job is to keep that particular workpiece in a stable condition. Engineers are expected to understand where these forces will direct and design work holding setup according to this. So failure to do so will result in wound and injury of the work, injury to the human being, and improperly restrained forces causes the work to pivot about the clamp. So no twist will be there during the clamping. Where is that tool going? Remember, while programmer is to do the program and fit to the computer, but we must know where is the tool going. Work holding must not interfere with the movement of the cutter or movement of the tool. It will not interfere. The clamping system will not interfere to the tool moving. So check the cutter path before starting to the cut, and just enough force. Sometimes some of the materials are having elastic deformation, going under the elastic deformation. So excessive pressure or excessive force causes the work to be distorted, or can cause the elastic distortion of the work, which leads to loss of accuracy as well as damage to finished surfaces. Severe over clamping crush works under the clamping will let the work fly. Clamping in compression causes the minimum distortion. Consider using clamping intermediates like brass stock to save surface finish. It will affect the surface finish, so just enough force must be applied. Next is what's under the tool. Cutter will cut the machines as easily as the work. If the cutting operation is through the work, be mindful of what the cutter will be cutting under the work. Consumable materials can be placed under the work to support it, especially in the case of thin and delicate work. So precision milling in the sheet metal is the example of this. So before going to the clamping, see what under the tool. Support structure. If work does not have a solid cross section, then it will creative use of screw jacks or piece of material or other objects may use to achieve the metal to metal contact. So substructure must be a proper. Clamp near cutting. Clamps are most effective when placed as near as possible to the cutting action. So one by one we just see what are the 4 cases. This is case number 1, clamping to the table, which is poor. Look at this. These are the 3 examples I will set over here. Metal on metal. This setup does not have any clamping force directed onto the table surface directly. The force is not directly transferred to the table. There is some gap. So avoid these particular things. Clamping system directly metal to metal contact, and it will direct transfer all the force to the table. Next is just enough force. Look at this, just enough force. Looking carefully at the clamp, we can see that the steel clamp is actually bent. Look at this. This is actually bent. If you looking very seriously or very carefully, the soft aluminum underneath will suffer in this setup. This particular soft aluminum, this will suffer. So tip of the clamp. Next, this is the tip of the clamp. Look at this. There is gap. Pre-body diagram of the clamping action would show that the clamping setup is induced by side forces on the work. This is not a pure compression. So while any clamping system, you must apply the pure compression. Case number 2, the clamping to the table. In the previous case, this particular same job is there, same clamping is there, but instead of 2 clamps, this is the another clamp, what we call as a third clamp. The addition of the third clamp distributes the forces, minimizing the distortion. 2 clamps on the opposite sides of the work will also work to stop twisting of the work. It also avoid the twisting. Next is metal on metal. Look at this. It can be seen that clamping force is transferred directly onto the table. Look at this. Clamping force is directly transferred onto the table. So these are the 2 important cases. Next is case number 3, that is for sheet metal. Look at this. This is a drilling machine. This is the drill. This is entire table, rotary table, which can be moved either in this particular side. This is the what we call as a beam or vertical support on which this particular table can be moved. So tip of the clamp. Look at this tip of the clamp. It will touch over only here, not here. In this particular case, it is touched at entire surface, but here it will be touches only there, not here. So by not supporting the other side of the clamp setup, the problems are coming as the piece is not being pushed straight down, and if given a chance, the far side will tend to pop up. Touching just at the edge of the work does not allow the clamp a firm hold on the work. The work could easily slip or move in this setup. So what under the tool? What's under the tool? Look at this. This is the base, and this particular a wooden sheet or a wooden board is placed exactly below the sheet. A disposable wooden backing board has been used under the work so that the tool can cut into it instead of the machine table, which ruins the machine and easily really angers the supervisor. Next and the last for this particular lecture is the case number 4 of this round work in voice. This particular clamping force is applied on this particular round job. This is the fixture. So what will happen? 3 points of clamping for this round work, because the clamping force is applied in the radial direction into the hollow section. Care is necessary to minimize work distortion. So clamping force is applied in 3 non-parallel directions, lessens the tendency for the work to oval, that is oval shape. Look at this. This is the top view. This is a side view, but also called as a front view, no problem. A z-axis reference plane. Here the fixed jaw on the vise can be used as a surface. Fixed jaw on the vise that can be used as a surface that is parallel to the x and y axis of the machine. when the work surface are held parallel to the plane of movement of the machine, then subsequent work will be parallel as well. Against a fixed jaw, when the work is in a vise, it should be against the fixed jaw, okay, as this jaw alone is considered parallel and aligned to the machine movement. So these are the generally 4 cases, that is round work in a vise. You can see there are top view and side view, sheet metals, clamping to the table. What is the exactly clamping? You should, and clamping to the, when clamping is poor and when the clamping is good, and we have to insert the sheet under the tool and round work. So this is the general work holding devices care should be taken. Next, rather remaining care should be taken, or factors affecting the work holding we can see in the next lecture. Thank you very much.